Thank you, Don, for being the
My
chaplain today.
pleasure.
Thank you, Don, for being the chaplain today. We're not going to go directly into meditation this morning. We're going to begin the white stone ceremony now. And so I invite you to settle in, sit back. If you don't have your white stone with you, get it now. And if you don't have a white stone at all, grab something that you'd like to use as a white stone, or that a symbol that you'd like to write your word, your intention on this morning. And so it's a joy this morning to have Reverend Rachel Hollander with me. Reverend Rachel is an ordained minister, and I had the opportunity to meet Reverend Rachel through the Grief and Happiness Alliance that Emily Threat founded, and we both serve on the board together. And she's just delightful, and such a spirit, filled with joy, filled with faith. Normally, I would have a little conversation with her right now, but we're having a little technical difficulty, and so she'll stay for a little while in the chat room afterwards, and you can get to know her. And so let's settle in now, and Reverend Rachel and I are delighted to move through this white stone ceremony with you. So let's take a breath, and we're going to start with music from Reverend Rachel. And so breathe in deep and hold it for a moment and exhale, and we'll begin.
Okay, we're having a moment that my piano cannot be heard, so hang on a second.
Mm-hmm. We have an intention that your piano is going to be heard.
Be heard today, so she will be heard. Let's try this, Kevin.
No. Mm-mm.
Right, let's try. We'll try one more thing. Thanks, everybody, for your patience. For some reason, technology is messing with me. Fabulous. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Great. So let's settle back into where we were. As I let go, I make more room for I make room for me. As I let go, I make more room for God. I make more room for the God within me. I am expanding. I am expanding. I make more room for the God within me. As I let go, make more room for, I make more room for the love within me. As I let go, I make more room for love. I make more room for the love within me. I am expanding. I am expanding. I make more room make more room for God. I make more room for the God within me.
January is named after the Roman god Janus, the god of doors, because this month is the door to the year. The Roman god Janus represents all beginnings and possesses the ability to see all things past and future. In Unity, we have used the white stone ceremony to indicate our freedom from the past and as an opportunity to claim a word or new name given by our higher self that is symbolic of an inspired focus for the upcoming year.
In ancient days, upon their release, they were given a white stone upon which they would write their new name to begin again. In the Bible, you will notice many name changes. For example, Saul, which means personal will, was struck to his knees. He was blind for 3 days and had to look within. He went from persecuting Christians to helping them. He became the reason that Christianity survived. His trips to spread Christianity changed the face of this earth. He was given a new name at the time of his awakening. Saul, personal will, was transformed to Paul, which means enlightened will. He became the will that followed God's will.
Begin your new year with the courage to imagine something new from anything you've experienced before. The Sufi mystic Rumi said, "Blessed is anyone who knows he or she really is and builds a place to live there." The white stone ceremony evolved from the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 17, which reads, "Let anyone who has an ear listen to what the Spirit is saying. To everyone who conquers, who overcomes, I will give some of the hidden manna, and I will give a white stone, and on the white stone is written a new name that no one knows except the one who receives it."
We all have the power to change our lives and to receive a new direction. We are all connected to Source. Every single person has the power to have a change of heart and to be changed at our depths. So every one of us has access. Still, we must do some things. We can hear the words, we can know what we must do, and then we must find the courage and strength to move forward. This is not always easy. In fact, it might be a truly challenging thing for some of us. We begin with the listening. An ear to hear is not an outer ear, but the ear of the soul, the ear that hears the still small voice. We develop this inner listening quality by getting out of our intellect and into our hearts through sitting quietly, turning off and tuning out the noise of the world. Meditation is a tool to help us quiet the daily chatter of our mind and listen to the divine voice of wisdom, the voice of love. We open our minds and hearts to a deep, intuitive knowing.
There is spirit residing in each one of us that knows, right? We've all experienced that inner voice of spirit, that inner voice of wisdom. But do we listen? Haven't we all made a decision that we knew wasn't the right one? Ever make a decision without consulting your soul or listening to spirit? Listening to spirit is an essential part of changing our lives. What has occurred in your life when you've made decisions from reacting instead of praying?
The verse goes on to say, "To everyone who conquers, who overcomes, I will give some of the hidden manna." To everyone who conquers what? Their limiting thoughts and beliefs in their consciousness. Everyone who is willing to try to take a step toward moving forward in faith through all challenges will receive the manna. This isn't about only special people getting the gift from God. Blessing, this encouragement is open to anyone. More, to learn more, to deepen their connection with spirit, to deepen their connection with life.
God gave manna to the Israelites as they waited to enter the promised land, and they could not hoard it. It was given and received in faith every day. Jesus said, "Blessed are the meek, the humble." He was referring to the open-minded, those willing to see things differently.
When we do these two things, when we listen and when we are willing to try to overcome, the writer tells us we will be blessed with three things. We will receive manna, our daily bread, which means we will receive spiritual substance and nourishment. We will receive all that we need to move forward, to live magnificent lives. It is available to all of us, not just some precious few. In the revealing word, Charles, manna is the bread of life, the word of God. Manna represents the realization that divine substance is everywhere present, in every place. In 2 Esdras, in the Apocrypha, manna is referred to as the bread of angels. I love the Spirit gives us ideas and substance, which is the bread of angels.
Adverse mind, or our human intellect, tells us to pay attention to the news, the COVID epidemic, economic predictions, political turmoil, to believe every outer condition influences our good. How much sweeter is it to be fed by knowing there is a living substance available, no matter what the outer conditions say is possible? How much more secure we feel when we are able to conquer ego mind and rely upon the manna, wisdom and discernment, which is a higher form of knowing.
We will receive guidance. We will meet those people we are meant to meet. We will have all the resources provided for us when we need them. To receive these gifts, it is up to us to listen and to walk with an inner knowing, with an inner spirit that is willing to try, to see ourselves overcoming, moving forward to discover more, to recognize the precious blessing that we are.
In many New Year's ceremonies, what we are actually doing in this process is allowing Spirit to give us a new thought, a new idea, a symbol, a theme for this coming year. We can dramatically change and reshape our lives by what we call or call out for ourselves, by going within, listening for the still small voice, for that new sense of direction, that quality, that nature that Spirit is calling us to step up into.
Am I willing to the year that the deepest call of my soul can truly manifest? This is between you and God. No one else can create your connection to Spirit. This is your private conversation to have. Once you're quiet enough, receptive enough, willing enough, and able to yield just enough, You will receive all of the knowledge and guidance you require. This is the affirmation. My open to receive divine guidance, divine blessing. My heart. So one more time. My heart is open to receive divine guidance, divine blessing. My heart is open.
Now, please take out your stone and hold it in your hand. Just allow Spirit to inform you of what you should write and inspire you. You may close your eyes, take a deep breath, a deep relaxing breath, and exhale. And as you feel the smoothness of the stone, know that smoothness represents the unending possibilities of life that beckon you. We surrender in this moment to the limitless love of Spirit. Feel God's love and God's grace. Breathe in, breathe out. I feel God's love. I feel God's grace. We are immersed in the presence of God, enfolded in God, for God is our true essence.
Do not be afraid, I am with you. I have called you each by name. Come and follow me. I will bring you home. I love you, and you are mine. I will come to you in the silence. I will lift you from all your fear. You will hear my voice. I claim you as my choice. Be still and know I am here. I am hope for all who feel hopeless. I am sight for all who long to see. In the shadows of the night, I will be your light. Come and rest in me. Do not be afraid, I am with you. I have called you each by name. Come and follow me. I will bring you home. I love you, and you are mine. I am strength for all the despairing. Healing for the ones who dwell in pain. We will learn to be, we all are truly free. Call out and speak my name. For I am the word that leads all to freedom. I am the peace the world cannot give. I will call your name, embracing all your pain. Stand up now, walk and live.
Now I invite
Now I invite
to get very comfortable. Get very comfortable in your seat and close your eyes if you're willing and breathe. Taking a big, big, deep breath now. A big, deep breath and hold it for as long as you'd like. And then slowly, slowly, slowly let it out. Slowly let it out. And settle into this time of meditation. Settle into connecting with spirit. Settle into hearing, knowing your intention for your white stone. Breathe in, breathe out. Let go, let God. Breathing in and breathing out. You find that you are totally relaxed and resting. You can now close the gap between what you know to be the truth and what you expect to manifest in your life. Expect your desires to manifest. Expect manifestation. Breathing in, breathing out. Letting go, letting God. The old has passed away. It has served its purpose. And without judgment, you recognize that every event, every circumstance, every relationship, opportunity, possibility, every challenge, every encounter, everything in your life has brought you to this place in time. Everything has had an influence. And you are now at a turning point of being set free from anything that might bind you. You are set free to enter into the best year of your life. As you sit by the riverbank of life, seeing the essence of life, love flowing by, release those limiting beliefs. Release those limiting circumstances, limiting relationships, people you want to forgive. Release it all to the river of life and love and say, I release you to your highest good. I let you go. I am free. I am unlimited. Now ask Spirit to gift you your new word, your new knowing. Ask what would be the most helpful word to take you into this new year. If the word doesn't make sense to you, just stay with it. Spirit will reveal everything in time. Stay with it. Your word may be as simple as release, love, courage, humility, kindness, intuition. Ask Spirit to gift you with this word, written upon a white stone and placed lovingly in your hand. Know that you are guided by Spirit, even if you doubt your intuition or it seems like you're making it up. Spirit is giving you this word at this moment for a reason. I invite you to trust in this moment. As Spirit gives to you in this sacred place, in this moment of truth, an insight into your divine purpose, an insight into your holy essence. And so, in that secret place of the Most High, I invite you to allow yourself to hear the new essence that God has for you. To consciously invite the activity of God, the Holy Spirit, into your heart and mind for the next few moments. Perhaps there is a new career, a new title, or a new quality that Spirit is birthing through you. I invite you now to quiet the mind and let the divine holy self in you come through. Give yourself permission to know that you have a new quality, a new truth. And when a name has come to you, stay quiet and allow yourself to ask for a deeper understanding, to ask if there are any steps to take. In this moment, allow yourself to simply open to spirit, to say, God in me reveals my true essence. God in me reveals my next step. Now, let's take moments to go into the silence, to truly listen, to listen in the silence.
Slowly, very slowly, bring your attention back to the present. Slowly. And when you're ready, write on your white stone your new word or intention for this new year. It may be a new name for yourself. It may be something like published author or clean and sober. To be present or breathe, or a quality such as grateful, joyful, peaceful. Trust what comes to you. As you hold your white stone, know that it is a very personal word or important name that you have written on your stone and at the center of your heart. Affirm this with me silently. I am transformed at my depth. I am transformed at my depth.
John,
Transformed at my depth.
John wrote in the book of Revelations that the white stone carries a new name, the spiritual identity, and a deeper awareness of what God has planned for you. No one in the entire universe, except you and God, knows what this new name is. But it has come to you to be lived out, to be expressed, to be embodied as you. It is what God is calling you to be or do. It is a whisper from your soul that you are so much more than you have ever let come into expression.
And so this stone is a sign, it's our sign of a clean slate. Whatever has gone on in the past, let it go. This is a sign of our willingness, our commitment that from this moment forward, we will now live into this new beginning. This is the moment in which we say, yes, now I am free, free from all that has bound me, free from the limitations of the past. I invite you somewhere that you're able to see it daily, to remind you of the diamond that you truly are, and that you are truly free, now and whenever you choose to be.
Whatever has been written today, allow it to be written on your heart. Walk through the doorway toward peace of heart and mind and joy. Let this be the year of continued epiphanies. And so it is. Amen.
Rolling river God, little stones are only once the water passes through. And so I am a stone, rough and grainy still, trying to reconcile this river's chill. And when I close my eyes and feel you rushing by, I know that things change, and change takes time. And when the sunset comes, my prayer would be just one, that you might pick me, notice that I am just a little smoother in your hand. Sometimes raging wild, sometimes swollen high, I know this river dry, the deepest part of you is where I want to stay and feel the sharpest edges wash away. Close eyes and feel you rushing by. I know that time brings change, and change takes time. And when my sunset comes, my prayer would be this one, that you might pick me up and notice that I am just a little smoother in your hand. Rolling river God, little stones are smooth, only once the water passes through.
Reverend Rachel Hollander, thank you. Thank you for being here with me today. Thank you for moving through this white stone ceremony with us at Unity Center of Davis. Thank you. Beautiful. We're going to have you back and we'll get the tech bugs worked out, and then we can really hear that beautiful voice and piano of yours. And so thank you, thank you, thank you.